Alright, everybody. I'm going to be reacting to EmKay react to r/curstcomments. And if you think I look like I just rolled out of bed, that's because I did. Yeah. I did just roll out of bed, and I completely forgot about my stream. But I decided, I'm going to take a break from the gaming stuff and relax, because I'm way too tired for that. Anyway, before we get into this, I'm gonna see if I can tag this guy in here. Actually, no, I would kind of just want to give his YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Does that work? Should work. Yep, the link works. Cool. So go and check out this guy's YouTube channel.
Are you going to sleep? Yeah.
Pretty funny stuff when it comes to Reddit. I think that's what the R stands for. But yeah, this guy is fun. Not this guy in particular, but he does a really good job at restating things off of Reddit, and he has like a variety of r/. So, in my opinion, this dude, while he may not be funny, the way he restates these things is. So, yeah, let's get right into this. This looks like a very low resolution, but you know what? Who cares? Okay. Alright.
Are you going to sleep? Yes. So shut up. What's the state of fire? Oh, California. Are you serious? Come on. Just getting better and better. Oh no. Stop! Really gotta teach my parents how to use emojis. Your Uncle Mark died. We are planning on cremating him. No, I think they got it.
What?
They understand just fine. Kirby just swallowed you. What sick fetish does he have now? Slovakian traffic cone. What is that? Don't you Google it. No, you weren't supposed.
What? I'm moving through that bag again.
Stand just fine. Kirby just swallowed you. What sick fetish does he have now? Slovakian traffic cone. What is that? Don't you Google it. No, you weren't supposed to Google it. Girls ask, guys answer.
I get it
when you
now.
take a bath, does your penis float or sink? It dissolves in water. That's true, we have to wait for it to grow back. Me going to lay on my girlfriend's stomach.
Right. I forgot to give a warning. This is not, I recommend being at least a good age before watching this video, because guess what? This is not entirely appropriate content. I forgot to mention that. And I am not a kid-friendly YouTuber or Twitch streamer, so keep that in mind. Let's continue.
It's all fun and games till you hear a heartbeat. If there are plenty of fish in the sea, then why the hell am I single? You're single because you're looking for fish to mate. Maybe try humans. Aw, there's my boy Suction Cup Man.
Yeah, I guess that sounds about right. Yeah, we eat fish. We catch fish and then we eat fish. How did that become, like plenty of fish in the sea? They're referring to us being able to catch them and then eat them. So why is that a metaphor for really and women when we're not gonna eat them? You get what I'm saying? You see what's happening? That thing is so stupid. All right. Moving on.
Talk about your country, Germany, for a minute. They're still a country? I thought they would have disbanded that after, the incident. Well, technically it was the second incident. Oh, we don't talk about that incident. Every Minecraft...
I have no sweet clue what they're talking about. What incident was in Germany? I forgot. It's more of not forgetting and it's just, I don't know. Someone put that in the comments if you're watching.
Character is gay, says game's creator. No, he didn't. Shut your mouth. Well, yes and no. Every character in Minecraft is a blank slate made for the players to insert themselves into. Was that way you worded that intentional? This is the year, boys. This is the...
What was wrong with how he worded it? Rewind. Well, yes and no, every character in Minecraft is a blank slate. You mean, like, their textures? Because, yeah, it's pixel. The way that they create the skins is just a white screen with a bunch of pixels on it, and then the code reads that, and then it turns into a skin.
Themselves into. Was that way you worded that intentional?
So they just insert ourselves into them as if we're just controlling them. So I have a clean mind for that. I don't understand what was wrong with how he worded that.
This is the year, boys. This is the year. No more feels. We're all getting GFs and... I've given up at this point. Unless a girl approaches...
Yeah, you should have seen what 2020 looks like. Oh, you want to know what 2021 looks like? Oh, we don't get a 2021. But we do have 2023.
Approaches me, I'm forever alone. Well, kidnapping is... No, it's not. No. Get out of here, Buffalo Bill. My friend. Why are you laughing? Me. Nothing. My brain. Oh, that guy again. You should ride it off a cliff to get a cool achievement. Oh.
Yeah!
I really miss her, man. Bet she bad. My grandma, bro. Oh, god damn it. Both things happened to me today. Ooh, that's rough. Make today your no-fap day. I'll start off. Bacon. The last thing you ate today is what you have to name this cat. A gallon of oil. 3 bags of coal. A gun. Fingers are made for turning Bible pages.
A bunch of Alright. Joke over.
Pages, not putting inside yourselves, ladies. What if you need to moisten your fingers to turn the page? Why'd you say that? The Pornhub casting car. The van that took my sister to her classes. This is the level of headassery that I aspire to be at. Nothing, since we're makes when, thought I couldn't fucking read. Are they standing and peeing together? Yeah, as all couples do. What is that? That tower.
Oh, that's gonna be a big disaster in just a few minutes. Because any slight breeze is just gonna knock that over like a bunch of stacked paper. Vertically stacked paper, not horizontally stacked. So, yeah.
You don't even need a plane to knock that one down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
A stiff breeze will do. Why are there no schools or children in GTA 5? So you can't shoot up the school? Small dogs when...
Well, why do they put stop signs in GTA?
When someone comes over, smaller the dog, bigger the asshole. Alright, but that's anatomically impossible. You know that, right? I once drank this for a bet. It tasted surprisingly good, but man, the diarrhea that followed. Yeah, the diarrhea didn't taste nearly as good, did it? These purple mushroom I found in the woods.
I mean, are you lactose intolerant? Because I feel like that's going to be lactose intolerant people's worst nightmare. Because something tells me that it's only going to be like lactose intolerant. Is that something for people to drink? If people try something new and it's like something weird, but it tastes so good, but it's like something that you never really try, and it's like a sugary substance, like a sweet. Are you gonna have diarrhea, or are you gonna throw up for that? Like, obviously one is gonna happen if you take it too far, but the other is that are you gonna have diarrhea all the time you do shit like this? I need an honest answer. Someone needs to give me something for that. Oh boy.
Thanos penises. Thank you. You really contributed to this, didn't you? Me asking someone in class for a pen. Girl gives me a pen. My brain. Oh my.
No, 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 no. Nowadays, men just pretty much accepted the fact that they're not going to get bitches. So, instead of thinking about, everything here, we're going to now be thinking normal thoughts. We just don't care or if you have a crush on us or not. If you want to start a relationship on someone, we are not going to come to you. You have to come to us now. That is how it works. We have given up trying to pull women in. Thank you for your time. Oh, also, what we would be thinking is I don't know anything other than dating you. So yeah, keep that in mind.
God. So you marry her, make her pregnant, and then get the divorce, and then marry a blonde woman, make her pregnant, wait until birth and divorce her, and then marry a black woman, make a kid, and then Jesus Christ, what are you
Just talking about every single time you like. Is this every single time you ask for a pen? Because I don't think I don't think that's what they meant. Because they meant your brain, what you're thinking, not this actually happening. But in reality speaking, that is kind of weird. But hypothetically, it's fine. Just don't take it too far, otherwise it's gonna become reality.
What are you talking about? Listen to Crazy Frog Axel F with me and we'll end up like this.
What?
This is 100% real. I try it with my dad and it works just like the image. There's a reason I am always listening to Axel F by Crazy Frog. Me? Can I go to the bath?
What the fuck is Axe Left Crazy Frog? Oh crap, I just stopped my recording on accident. Still streaming, I just stopped my recording. Anyway, what's up with this guy? Who is
Reason I am
who is this guy? This guy right here. What?
always listening to Axel F by Crazy Frog. Me? Can I go to the bathroom? Teacher, why didn't you go during lunch break? School bathrooms during break. You can still use the toilet.
Well, it's not just that, but when you're doing stuff like drinking, you're gonna do that during lunch, not before lunch. So when you need to go to the restroom, keep in mind that it's gonna take time for water to go through your system and then go to the restroom. And then you also realize that's not, you can't just make that process go faster and then do it during lunch. Not just that, but also the bathrooms are filled during lunch. So yeah.
Toilets in the first and third image. Shut up. Why he's the GOAT. Why Palpatine is the greatest movie villain ever.
What?
It's so fitting that the greatest villain of all time is a politician. This video should just be one line long. He's the greatest villain, somehow. If you can turn any video game into reality, what would it be? Plague Inc. You son of a bitch. This was all your fault. When she just Plague.
What?
Greatest villain, somehow. If you can turn any video game into reality, what would it be? Plague.
I don't know. Probably. Minecraft? Oh no, but we still wouldn't have access to creative exclusive items. So that, never mind, that's off the table. I don't know.
Plague Inc. You son of a bitch. This was all your fault. When she discovers the Bible and reads it, never thought the Bible would turn your skin white. Now
That is... I didn't realize that. What?
The Bible doesn't do that. The Book of Mormon does that. After my wife gave birth, I asked the doctor how long it would be before we could have sex. The doctor winked at me and said, "I'm off in 10. Meet me in the parking lot." I was scared he would say 18 years. I do spend a lot of time sneaking around Reddit. Superman is with us. Look at his face of trauma. Probably spends his time on Rule 34. Man, if Rule 34 trauma...
No, I don't think that's right. Yeah, no. How can you tell someone watches Rule 34 if just by looking at their face? Like, seriously, bro, stop.
Traumatizes you, I don't know how the hell we're gonna help you. The scariest thing we could discover now would be humans on another planet. We are psychologically prepared for aliens, but what if we just found humans instead?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's probably reasonable, because if there is an advanced civilization and there's a dominant species, their evolution, they're gonna change the way that, how do I put this into words? They're gonna change like we did in our evolution. They're gonna start walking upright and stuff like that. Really anything like that. But of course they're not going to be doing stuff like speaking the same language. It's just the evolutions that's going to be still the same. So even if that is the case, they're not going to be like us. They're not going to act the same, default to the same, accurately be one-to-one replicas of us. Like, it's not going to be like that. But it is going to be like some sort of beginning or future, or maybe pretty close to the what we have now on the evolution chain for humans. At least my theory, because this is speaking on a planet that can support life on it. But what if the life that it supports is purely only for water? Like, what if it's just a planet of water? Well, then looking at that, you're gonna have like humanoid fish, and then they would be making their societies. So you get what I'm saying? It depends. So the body is gonna be somewhat closer to what we have as humans, but it's gonna fit that planet better. So, like, if it's water or land, that's also going to be a principle that's going to alter it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to get all scientific. It's just... never mind.
Space Nazis. The Empire Strikes Back. They made a movie about that, right? The Nazis were hiding on the backside of the moon. Which one are you? The screamer? The killer? The pacifist? The zookeeper? The f***er from Zero...
I'm the one dude that's just like, alright, so you can live in that corner, that corner, that corner, or that corner, and then just tell him that he's supposed to be paying rent, and if he doesn't pay rent, I smack him. So yeah.
To weird. What a speedo. Name a more wholesome couple. I'll wait. Luke and Leia, but they're siblings. Did I stutter? Okay, they're not a couple though. When does she look the sexiest? When she's concentrating so hard on what she's doing, it's like the whole world around her stops existing. Yeah, my girlfriend super hard too. Friends bailed. Twice. Agreed. Freeze what you can, including the friends. Nah, I'm good. Guys, I've made a very odd discovery. I had a boner and I tried to hide it, and, well, I bent my pee-pee and made a bone crack sound. What? Is it glowing now?
You should have been wearing underwear, my man. Alright. Wait, what do you mean? It's not a glow. Your penis isn't a glow stick. That's not how a man's penis works. If it snaps, it's not gonna glow. But red stuff is gonna come out of it.
Logically, you forgot ass hair. The amount of ass hair I have can solve world hunger. Wait, you eat yours?
What?
I donate mine to kids who lost theirs to cancer.
I don't think your ass hair could be long enough to literally have enough to go on someone's head. I guess there's nothing to do other than just laugh at that.
I had eyes 14 days from conception. Dang. And they still don't see the abortion coming.
When did you not have eyes?
Oh, that's interesting. Necrophilia. Thank you. Thank you. If it takes 200
Wait.
Interesting.
What? Is this like a design? Is this like an animation flaw by someone? Because this is an egg, yolk, and what's the white stuff called? But if it's not, and it's like an actual joke, what's the joke in this? Like, obviously she's been cracked. Did the man torture her? I don't. I guess if he did, it probably wouldn't be married. I'll let you guys decide if it was a design flaw or if it's an actual, joke, relatability.
Necrophilia. Thank you. Thank you. If it takes 200 mosquitoes to take the blood out of an average human finger, it takes about 1,000 to unerect the average penis. Can't complain. At least you'll get sucked. Oh my.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess if you're desperate and you want to do it that way, just know the side effects. Because keep in mind, mosquitoes carry diseases. Hooray! You're gonna have to chop off your penis with that much diseases.
We ask 18-year-olds to make huge decisions about their career and financial future when a month ago they had to ask to go to the bathroom. Just give them a pee bottle. Good training for a warehouse job at Amazon. You're darn right it is. This Jesus statue looks like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Satan, I've come to bargain. No, really. The joke is funny, but that legitimately looks like a Benadryl cucumber snatch statue, and it's kind of freaking me out. If you're sleeping,
who's Benadryl cucumber?
Me your dreams. If you're laughing, send me your smile. If you're eating, send me a bite. If you're drinking, send me a sip. If you're crying, send me your tears. I love you. I'm on a toilet. Please advise. If you're pooping, I'll squeeze you like a near-empty toothpaste tube. This is beautiful. Dad gets a little too honest. Kid looks like an NFT. Ouch! Girlfriend required. Requisites. Being a female. Alive. Optional, of course. Naturally optional. Good.
Not sure if you guys saw. I'm not sure if this is an anime. If this is from the same anime that I saw a recap for, but I'm pretty sure the character for this is called Tadano. He's actually a male, and he was just peer pressured by his friends to put on a maid outfit. I'm not sure if this character is from the same anime, but I think it might be, because, well, to be fair, he doesn't identify as a female. He was just dressing as a female. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Start. Me goes to a family dinner. Some woman I've never seen in my life. I cleaned your ass when you were little. Okay, ma'am. Let me pay you back.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Asking if I plan to have children in the interview. I was 19. I don't think an interview is the proper place to birth a child anyway. Do you have any other talents? Lies down and goes into labor? Oh, I see. I don't think you'll fit here at the library. Let's all live in Germany. You had your chance. Okay. All right, that's fine. Deeper conversation. I'm a school teacher. Me, you look like you come from a big family. Her, why would you say that? Because you're big, and big people tend to be obese, which can be genetic. Obesity doesn't run in my family. No one runs in your family. Oh, it was just a longer version of a very old joke. That's fun.
I don't understand. Being obese is not genetic. Having ADHD and autism is, though. Yeah, you can't forget about that. Being a neurotype is genetic. Being obese is not. Being obese is the only part about your body that is not genetic. At least in some properties, because, like, sure, you're going to have more weight, but they're going to be distributed in different parts of your body. That part of being weight, when it comes to weight of you are, that's genetic. But how much weight you have, that is solely on how much of an eater you are. I was kind of think of something funnier to say, but I couldn't come up with something in 2 seconds.
Have disabled the comment section to protect the minors. YouTube, we've disabled the comment section to protect you guys from minors. We've disabled the minors to protect the comment section. That's right, all minors must have one broken leg to appear on YouTube. Pics.
What? I've appeared on YouTube and I've broken my arm. I'm not gonna get into that story, but hopefully that counts. Please don't put a $1,000 bounty on me.
Mostly they're just confusing, but extreme close-ups and are also confusing to me. Also, those weird angles that are supposed to show everything at once, they just look uncomfortable. I asked a girl for a booty pic one time, and she sent me a very close-up picture of her ass. I was quite taken aback. The eye of Sauron is upon you. Even animals deserve to be relaxed. I don't think it's a...
I don't understand how that works. I'm not this type of channel, so I'm not gonna say about that.
Dumb idea if it helps them. At least the cows aren't being tortured. Put cow and it's over. They'll rule the world in no time. There are 2 types of people. Stealth bomber disappears.
I think I'm good.
Goosebumps. My dad disappeared just like this when he left the house 6 years ago. Don't worry, he's coming back with milk. What do you find sexy? Actually being liked back? I have to ask, were Porky Boy 1 through 22 taken, or does 23 hold some special significance for you? They died. Oh, I see. Jobs are fine on their own, but suspicious if you work both of them. Veterinarian and taxidermist. Either way, you'll get your dog back. That's one hell of a slogan. I mean, if it's in the same office, sure. Remember, switching to your pistol is faster than reloading, but if all else fails, you have your hand. Good advice for anyone considering a career in the adult film industry.
Yeah, I remember I was working on an art project, and I tried to get like a background for something, sawdust. So it was like a hand project. You're supposed to draw hands and then build yourself a background using colors and then what have you. But when it came to the background, I tried to use sawdust. And what I did is I mixed sawdust with Elmer's glue, and then with that plaster painter, the scraper, I don't know what it's called. I plaster it across the paper, and I have these stencils to make sure I don't go over unwanted parts, but the sawdust solution didn't look like sawdust once it became a solution with Elmer's glue. It kind of looked like oatmeal. So, and also considering that the hands were in this position, it kind of looked like someone was holding up a convenience store or using nothing but their hands, and the walls were just made out of oatmeal for some reason. So, yeah, A for creativity, F for execution.
This is actually how Ratatouille started. What's the difference between a rat and a mouse? The flavor. Why do I doubt that they actually taste that different? Your SO dies in the hospital after a brutal car accident. Do you still go do your skincare routine when you get home, or do you go straight to bed? Of course. I don't want to look bad for the TikTok dance I'm gonna do at her funeral. That's a good point. Modern times require modern solutions. 3 days. Looks well groomed. Sir, this is a fall guy. You know, I must say, I'm surprised they're still even remotely around. What's the creepiest thing you can say to a person who just woke up? You don't know me, but hear me out. No, there's much creepier than that. Next time...
Alright, I'm gonna try to think of something. Oh, I got it. I was just looking around. I'm gonna let that sink in before I explain it. Okay, so what that joke means is that you woke up in the middle of the night because of a robber sneaking through your room, and he's just telling you, I was just looking around. Sounds a lot creepier, but only when you don't get an explanation for what that means. There's also hello, just hello. But keep in mind, it also means that you have to wake up in the middle of the night. Alright, moving on.
Read the prompt. Can a tampon in my butt stop diarrhea? Asking for a friend. Can somebody, let's say my friend, use a tampon in their butt to stop diarrhea? Well, it will for a short while, but then the pressure will build up, the leaking will start, and then at some point you won't be able to hold it in, and the tampon...
No. The leaking isn't... The leaking's gonna start, but you're saying it as if the tampon's not gonna do anything about it. The tampon is gonna do something about the butt leakage. So... yeah, no, you're incorrect about the butt leakage. Nothing's actually gonna come out, but it's gonna be hella fucking painful. You have to get that surgically removed if you keep it in there for too long.
Tampon will shotgun across the room. It will hurt. Yeah, and then you got a lot to clean up. Italian girl. An American woman goes to Italy on business and asks her...
It's also the fact that you're gonna be constipated. So it's not gonna be like diarrhea is all of a sudden shooting out. No. It's going to be a giant stiff log shooting across your room.
Husband what she could bring back for him. He laughs and says, an Italian girl. When she returns home, he picks her up at the airport and asks, so honey, how was the trip? Very good, she replies. And did you bring something for me? Something. Did I forget? She asks. The Italian girl I asked for, he replies jokingly. Oh, that, she says. Well, I did what I could. Now we just have to wait 5 months to see if it's a girl. Husband.
Oh!
She's...
Oh! Oh no! I get it.
He's 18? People that wear...
oh, that's even worse!
Keep them on during sex. Well, I'm blind as hell without them. Like Velma from Scooby-Doo blind. I will always keep them on. Oh, jinkies. That's not an arm. Good God. Each javelin round costs $80,000, and the idea that it's fired by a guy who doesn't make that in a year, at a guy who doesn't make that in a lifetime, is somehow so outrageous it almost makes the war seem winnable. Good description. Well, that lifetime is getting cut pretty short. Ah, here we go.
I lost what
What's
they
the
who were
creepiest
talking
thing you
about
can say to a
halfway
person
through
who
that.
just woke up? See if this one's any better. You really should start locking the door. Maybe it's getting closer, but I don't think that's the creepiest.
Yeah, my family has a problem with not even shutting the front door and just having the gate closed. I don't know why, but it's stupid.
Joe's wife is pregnant, but it's not his, making him...
I don't mean just during the daytime. I mean they literally go nights without closing it. So yeah, that's kind of stupid.
him tonight's big loser. Imagine seeing your mom get killed and then your mom's murderer tries to act like your mom. Hey look, we all make mistakes, man.
Why you always lying? Why you always fucking lying?
What's something you should never say at a funeral? My bad. What's the most disturbing fact you know of? If you put yogurt in a dead person's anus, they decompose faster. It's
What?
disturbing that you know this. Trial and error. Don't use Nutella.
Oh,
Okay then.
something that's more disturbing that I know is, so this is a life tip. If you have to hide a body, So bury it like 6 feet, and then 3 feet above that, bury a dead animal. So that when the police come looking in your house, they're gonna find the dead animal, and they're gonna stop there. They're not gonna keep digging. All right, moving on.
Then I won't. What's the most masculine purchase you've ever made? Pre-purchase my cremation, so my children don't have to struggle deciding on what to do when my mortality hits me like a truck on the wrong side of the road. I did this as well, but took it a step further and have a life insurance policy. I work on power lines for a living and it's a very dangerous job. Knowing my family will be just fine financially if I die gives me peace of mind that's invaluable. Hey, if you work on power lines, I suppose you don't even need to pay for a cremation. That's just a perk of the job. Well, if you fall in just the right way, why your hand like that though? I'm kind of scared.
Wait, what the hell?
Pinocchio, thank you very much. Can you play an instrument? I play the piano since I was little. I can sing a little and play the violin. I can play with people's hearts. Hey, whoa, that was not the question. I'm a high school student who hates basically every subject taught in school except art. I need some advice. I do not want to go to an art school. Do not pursue politics. Underrated.
I'm not going to college. Because college is too hard. No, not for me, thank you.
Oh, underrated, friend. But why not? You can get so filthy rich. You get to make the laws and do anything you f***ing want. You're literally above the law. Name a more iconic quartet than them. Oh, wait. Me, your mom, and your 2 sisters. They're all dead, but thank you for the joke. If you've been playing for long enough, there's a good chance that you've unknowingly raided a dead person's account. I do this in real life, too. Oh, what's the difference between a person's account? If you've been playing for long enough, there's a good chance that you've unknowingly raided a dead person's account. I do this in real life, too. Oh, what's the difference between Paul Walker and Betty White? Paul Walker hit 100 before he died. I almost said too soon, man, but then I remembered Paul Walker died in 2013, almost 10 years ago. We're getting old.
What do you mean almost? When did this come out? Okay, about a year ago, never mind.
We were getting old. He isn't. Is he in like his 40s? That's pretty old, right? That's basically 90.
We're all getting older, but we're not old yet. But I've actually got my shitty back early. If you don't know, making YouTube videos requires me to sit down a lot. So, back strain, as well as, like, physical abuse of my parents when I'm having an episode. And so, that had formed a knot in my back, which those are not easy to get rid of. So, yay! Alright, moving on.
Anyway, where do you aim when you pee? The machine gun, the silencer, or the outlaws?
Alright, let's rewind time.
You aim when you pee? The machine gun.
Okay. I pee. I'd say I probably piss in my pee bottle.
The silencer or the outlaws? The sink. Yes, but what is the sink represented as here? What's the sexiest thing a man can wear? The skin of his enemies. This is the way. My parents went through my phone and deleted over 1,500 images and videos and emptied the trash bin. They said it's to clear space, which I doubt as I have plenty. I do, but they require 100% access to my phone. Okay, they said it's to clear space. That should be your message when you send them to the retirement home. Haha! Remember, Mom? Remember?
I'm willing to bet that they're doing a lot more than just clear space on your phone. You probably want to make sure you're not looking up porn. Honestly, though, why do parents do that? Like, why would you go through my phone just to try to find inappropriate things to scold me about when it's a natural process for kids? It's around 14, 16, up until 18 to jack off. Like, who the hell cares? As long as you're not doing it really early. Because, like, the younger and younger you're gonna get when you start jacking off, the worse and worse reality is gonna be. Because you're so used to doing it on a screen. Doing it with a screen, not in actual sense. So, yeah, that's why it's bad to jag off at an early age. But there is that some point where you should start to make sure that you don't, to make sure that you know what you're expecting. Or I guess I don't want to explain it, but I'll just leave it at that.
For what you did to me when I was 15. Nothing worse than spending money on food that did not hit the spot the way you thought it would. Oh, that is very true. Well, I mean,
the only reason why food for me wouldn't hit the spot the way I thought it would is if I don't prepare it correctly. I have a habit of not reading the instructions properly. Like, there was a pizza that I bought, and I followed all the instructions for it, only to realize that I didn't realize that there was cardboard on the bottom, and it asked me to remove the cardboard, thinking that it was talking about something else. So, yeah, that kind of ruined the pizza. It tasted good still. It just tasted like it had a shit ton of fiber in it. Anyway, moving on.
There's leukemia. You know, that's valid. We were getting hot and heavy, and she said to me, "I want to suck your d-." And in the heat of the moment, I said, "I want to suck your d-." If I heard that, I might have grown one out of sympathy. Parasites are nightmare fuel. Facts.
Yeah, I think you're not fooling anybody when you say you grew one. You didn't grow one. You got an erection. You're not going to fool anybody.
Nothing makes me squirm more than videos like this. When I discovered the tapeworm and how you had to get it out in the circumstances that you had one, I was so paranoid every time my stomach didn't feel good. I automatically just thought I had a tapeworm. It's easy to get out. You put a chunk of apple and a chocolate chip in your butt every day for a week. After, you only put the apple in. The worm will come out and say, "We forgot the chocolate chip," and then you kill it with a baseball bat. I've known that since my early toddler years. How to slow down time.
Talking about tapeworms?
Step 1. Do I have to take the skin off first? Seems a little excessive. Oh man, if you've ever done one of these before, you know that if you have just skinned yourself, time's gonna move even slower. Who are you? Sexiest man alive and a national treasure. Then why aren't you buried? Huh, the first cell after dividing itself. People with Alzheimer's. This song is beautiful. This was the song I played at my first wedding in 2003. Still married to the same beautiful woman, but my father told me on my wedding day, "Remember, my son, your third wife has not been What? Should I take my cat to the pool? No, try the sink. I mean, if you want to take your cat to a swimming pool, it's best to try a sink first in your own home. See how they like the water. Lovebird ripeness chart. Better read it before it spoils. Huh, he doesn't look that good though. How big is it? Or are you just eyeballing here? I don't pull out a measuring tape, but it can cover my face. Damn, okay. Come here and get crispy with Kermit is one of the most oddly threatening things I've ever heard. How does one get crispy? Deep fried. I'm sorry, what? Holy.
Oh yeah, what part of yourself do you have to deep fry to get crispy? Your brain? Because something tells me it's the brain, because deep fried brain equals a disaster. That's what crispy Brandon means. Alright, moving on.
Holy God.
Oh!
That arm looking like a weak spot in a zombie game. Yeah, my guy, that's not gonna be fixable. Is it bad that I've started to think about Mega Knight in a completely normal IRL situation?
You mean like Meta Knight? Or just Mega Knight? Because Meta Knight is not said Mega Knight. It's Meta Knight. M-E-T-A. So there's no G. M-E-T-A, Knight. There's also Fort.
There was an old lady walking with her grandkids at the store, and it kind of reminded me of the witch with her skeletons. In my head, I was just thinking about how satisfying it would be if I dropped an EmKay to insta-kill all those skellies and take care of the good witch after. What? No worries. Happens.
What's an EmKay? Like, I assume he's talking about a weapon, not the YouTube channel. Right?
all the time. One time there was a fat-ass dude blocking the door and I immediately associated him with the Golem. I imagined how cool it would be to put an Inferno Tower and burn him to death, making him explode into smaller entities. What are they talking about?
Are we talking about a video game? Or are we talking about real life? What? When did you start talking about, like, video game tactics? Also, are you talking about video game tactics? What the fuck?
What innocent search ended up being not safe for work? A friend told me when I was young I could find cute hamsters on X-Hamster. Whoa, happy as a clam?
The Amazing World of Gumball, Nicole.
This clam actually has clinical depression, and he puts on a fake smile every day and tries to convince his clam wife and kids that everything's fine. The societal expectations we hold for clams are ridiculous, and we need to do more to encourage them to seek help when they need it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is quite a high standard for Redditors, as half of them can't stand up anymore, unlike Stephen Hawking. Have you tried turning him off and back on again? It's okay, I'll wait. Oh god. I
don't think you know what it means to be turning on and off. Because it's not like powering on and powering off. You get what I'm saying?
Say my final words to my grandfather today and have a final dinner with him and the family. This didn't make me feel any worse initially, but set my mind racing. It's just odd that it was cancer in this one. And that's what'll kill him too, most likely tonight. I still like your art, Hunter, but you got me good with this one. You got me good. You don't...
Wait, I think I might have seen that video. It's like all of the toys didn't talk to what's his name because when they did, he gets cancer. I think. And it's like uncurable, but I don't know.
Come back from infinity, Grandpa. iPhone versus Android. It's funny because the iPhone's battery dies before Mufasa does. That's how karma on Reddit works.
That's also only on resolution standards. Not, like the way it looks and it's presented you is, that's what that means. But when it comes to actual standards, like, I don't have it on me right now, but my Android, I'm not sure what it does. All I can assume is that it's better than the iPhone 12. You also have to keep in mind that iPhone, the way that their phones are coded, is to make them actively shit the more and more you use it. So that you're constantly trying to get the new upgrade. And the way they do this is they have code in the battery. So when it reads the code, it actively starts making your phone more and more shit. So the way that this was discovered is someone just changed out the battery and their phone worked better, like it worked the way it used to. And not just that, but keep in mind that it's not just their phone itself that's actively like programmed to be shit. It's also the accessories that come with the iPhones, like headphones and charging ports. And okay, that's it. But charging cords and headphones, those are designed to break after a year. Let that sink in. And that's just the way that iPhone is designed. That's not even taking accountability to how much cheaper it is to go with an Android option compared to getting less features on your iPhone and paying more for it. And having it actively go shit over time. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to pull here? Because if you don't, I feel so bad for you. Like, oh my god.
works. Upvotes, early commenters, late commenters. His chin
What?
looks like a condom. I hate you. Guys, I'm quitting. I wish you all the best, because I really love her and she'll be moving in with me soon. Bye, guys. She left me, I'm back. My anger level usually. My anger level when someone is better than me at the things that I like. Kill.
Okay, yeah, one second.
My anger level when someone.
Okay. My anger level when, my anger level when something funny happens on TikTok. My anger level when something gets, deep and, what's the word? Political? Deep and political on TikTok.
One is better than me at the things that I like. Kill them. Well, I don't know about that. What does it mean when this light comes on? Oh, you gotta put more petrol on it. Oh! Looks like a Japanese grandpa after
What?
the bomb dropped. Hey, 3 words better than I love you. All charges dismissed. Well, that means you're in it. No, wait, dismissed. No? That would mean that you've been found innocent, right? I watch a lot of Matlock and Perry Mason. The kids got
I would
better
assume
humor than
so.
19 years of my life. Don't worry, at least your life is a joke. Nah, bro, jokes have meaning. Not always.
Oh. I get it. Because there's no meaning for us to exist. I just realized I'm gonna be here for a few hours if I keep pausing the video.
The great thing about watermelon is that they approximate the water content of a human body. Consume a human body a day and stay hydrated. I have these. It's so funny to see my neighbor blame the dogs. Ew. I used your advice. Thanks, bro. Edit. I just neutered myself. I am so
Yeah, I don't trust any sort of razors to shave my balls because like some razors I can, but if you get like $1 razors at the dollar store or somewhere like Dollar Shave Club, where I'm not entirely sure if this is how it works, but you pay $1 for it, I do not trust that razor under any circumstances. I have to pay at least $20 for a razor for me to trust it to use it, trust it enough so I can use it on my balls. There's just no other way.
sorry. Willing to sell for $125 or best offer for all. I'll give you my son for this NFT. No.
That's an NFT. I don't understand. Why are NFTs... Oh, you thought I was going to continue? No, just why are NFTs? Why do they exist? What's the point of NFTs?
Oh,
Alright, moving on.
Oh, hey, babe. Reminds me of my sister's wedding in Jamaica. Jerk chicken can be very powerful. My body was pouring sweat, and I shed all my clothes. I even considered shitting in the bathtub because of how powerful the cramps were. This is what childbirth must be like, I thought while struggling to breathe. It was then I learned that the human rectum is nightmarishly elastic. I dropped a shit into the bowl that was the size of my fist. It was green and purple. It looked like something not from this earth. I still have nightmares about it all these years later.
My man, that is a kidney stone coming right out of your asshole. And that's the biggest kidney stone coming right out of your asshole. That is not a shit. That is a kidney stone. I guess technically a stomach stone.
Purple? What the hell was in your chicken? Beware his lies. Okay, so here's the real theory. If Olaf is made of snow, stones, twigs, and a carrot, where did the eyeballs come from? They're Elsa's egg sacs. Her what? Excuse me, one more time?
What?
Choke me like you hate me, but you love me low-key, wanna date me. What? I'm choking you. I think dating is out of the question. Actually, a real nice representation of how a pendulum's period is not dependent on its mass. You take private tuitions.
Well, if this was accurate, then why can I not understand anything that's going on in this goddamn photo? Why? What and how? What are we looking at? This period. What? Is it talking to...
A pendulum's period is not dependent on its mass.
What's a pendulum's period? I mean like a pyramid? Shit, I can see that on here. But why is this so focused on the dock? Why is there a creepy man in the woods?
You take private tuitions? I have a kid. Quite the unconventional payment. What do you have? I get it. Fart in your hand and slap him in the face. The classic buttercup. Poison damage. Since we're already living in a world similar to GTA, maybe a Pokemon world? I don't want to live in a world under fear of getting murdered out of nowhere. GTA is cheap hookers though, but Pokemon...
I mean, you can get murdered out of nowhere in Pokemon. It's called going in the tall grass without a Pokemon. Moving on.
Pokemon has dittos. Oh, the size of your ass is discriminatory towards human proportions. Jesus, rude.
What?
I'd rather have a console
what
than a
you mean?
controller. I'd have the girl, then I would sell one of her kidneys, then I can get a PS5 for me and the boys. All right.
Oh yeah, so it's like, would you rather have a girlfriend or have a PS5? So, yeah. So, would you rather have a console or a PS5? Then you would take the girl, sell organs, and buy a PS5 for me and the boys. Or I don't know. Maybe it can also be like the car meme. Take girlfriend, but even after I sold organs, I can still use some of the parts. Maybe, I don't know.
Calm down. I can already see some psychopath constantly installing and deleting the app and watching the AI slowly slip into insanity for their entertainment. Thanks for the idea. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Rook's right, we're gonna commit a war crime. Now, whatever, 12-year-old. Step 1. Build a railgun that can launch 1-ton projectiles at relativistic speeds, or C. Step 2. Feed peasants sugar-covered depleted uranium O's. Step 3. Load large groups of well-fed peasants into railgun. Step 4. Deliver relativistic grape shot into the enemy formation. And step 5. Find less messy way to load grape shot into railgun. Just like the founding fathers intended, huh? Oh boy. I wish I could...
What the fuck is a railgun? That sounds like an awesome idea, but I just need to know what a railgun is. What?
Reverse my life falling apart, don't we all though, at the end of the day? What are some facts that make people say, why do you know this? The world's smallest baby has the weight of an apple. What about the taste though? Oh, I haven't tried yet. Today I learned that 20 to...
I was trying to think of something, but all I can think of is the thing that I said earlier, where it's burying a dead body.
40% of the population don't have a gene that lets people detect the smell of cyanide. My wife was one of those. Let's go, Brandon.
What?
Roses are red, Kamala's not black. Joe has dementia and Hunter's on crack. Before you ask, I don't have games on my phone. I also don't have any chromosomes to spare. Well, he does. The heartbreaking reason Anakin didn't have Sith eyes when he slaughtered the younglings. The only reason he killed the younglings was because he didn't want Padme to fall in love with another child. Oh my god. Congratulations from Ukraine. Well deserved. Thank you. Have strength, friends. Thank you. We have no choice. Personally speaking, the greatest study spot I've ever been to, and I have traveled to this world very far and wide. Username does not check out. Why doesn't it? My interests have nothing to do with my travel. Oh, bro cost 0.05 elixir. What? What is this? How old is this man? Is he like 200 years old? I wonder how many people are
53.
in concrete.
He just drinks way too much
The
alcohol.
Great Wall of China has something like a few 100,000 bodies built into it. Okay. If it could stay alive and keep eating, a baby blue whale could grow faster than you could eat it. They put on 10 to 12 pounds per hour of growth, or around 250 pounds a day. I had a nightmare like this. To clarify, was your nightmare about being gradually eaten alive, or munching your way through a living whale like a human parasitic roundworm? Challenge.
Neither. I'm willing to bet that it was probably eating 250 pounds, having someone like hold the camera and then have a gun behind the camera, and they're forcing you to eat 250 pounds of dick.
Challenge accepted. Gonna start calling my boyfriend's pee-pee a ham whistle. You play instruments? Ham whistle. Woodwinds only. Skin flute. Flesh flute. I hate this. Guys, I don't want to be vegan anymore. He wants to consume a middle school girl. How?
Oh no! Oh god! I didn't even think about that. Wait. How do we know that she's in middle school? It looks like a high schooler. Wait, let me guess. It's like an anime. We're talking about an anime, and then this person is like, it's like her age is actual inside of the thing. Okay, I get it now.
Based. Human meat. Roblox is a JRPG, right? Why are you invisible, Mr. Obama? The genie didn't know what I meant by, let me be clear. If John Cena inserts his penis inside someone, would that turn invisible as well? I hate them all. Imagine you threw your girl on the bed trying to be sexy, but her head hit the wall and she died. Take some stuffing out of the mattress and put her in, then move on. Who the hell tweets like that? What the fuck? Alright. In the Vietnamese version of Cinderella, Cinderella dismembers her stepsister, puts the body into a jar of food, and sent it to her stepmother to eat, which she enjoyed until she found the skull at the bottom of the jar and died of shock. What the hell, guys?
I'm sorry, what is this talking about? Because I didn't catch what this was talking about. I just caught the story. What is this story? What is this based off of? Can I get some context?
Searched for fisting instead of punching. You can imagine my face when I pressed on the image tab. I hope the images were wholesome. Oh dear. What's the best feeling ever? For me, it's that feeling you get when you pay for a homeless man's dinner, in exchange for him gently chewing on your ballsack just hard enough not to draw any blood. Excuse me? You walk in when your grandparents having sex? Wrinkly dick. Oh, I hate it here. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. How do blind people know when they've finished wiping their ass? Oh, the taste. Right.
What? What you mean, the taste? What do you mean the taste? Do they lick their own assholes? What?
This 19-year-old is 2020's most beautiful woman in the world. I beg to differ. You're gonna be begging for a while. What the hell? This Walmart distribution center in Indianapolis on March 16th of this year. This is actually just how they announced they've chosen a new CEO.
Oh, that makes sense.
For that sort of process, you know? Name him. The last thing you ate is what you have to name him. Oculus Quest 2 left controller.
Alright, think of something random. I could probably say that about my Nintendo Switch. My right red Joy-Con controller. Yeah. This new raspberry flavor be hitting hard.
Damn, it's not very fibrous. contains, well, really none of your daily nutrients, but you do you. Check. Mate. Now kiss the donkey child. Kiss the donkey child?
What? Are they playing that dumb game where it's like, what they have to make a sentence, but one person gets to say one word at a time? I remember seeing like someone trying to animate like AI voices for Donald Trump, Obama, and Joe Biden to make them sound to make it sound like they're having a conversation with each other like that, and it got to the point where Joe Biden kept turning the sentences into canceling stuff that's gonna get you canceled and pedophile shit. So it was like it always ended up on Joe Biden after this. So I don't remember this exactly. I might have gotten this wrong. Who am I kidding? I probably got it right. So one of the sentences became like, so it's like I love sniffing kids, and it's like if the Trump and Obama is like, whoa, come on, Joe, you're gonna get us sued. We're gonna get thrown in prison because of you. And it's like, it was really funny because it's all. I don't know how it was funny, but it just was. It has to be the way they were saying it, though. Maybe.
Man jumps off of train assuming a head-on collision. They're trained to hit the brakes and abandon the train, so he did what he was trained to do. I was both the brakes and train, and my father was... What? Then that means I'm not even gonna try. You know,
me neither.
I had a banana in my hand when I saw this post. Now, I'm not gonna eat. Eat it just to display your dominance. Embrace new life, then eat it. Welcome to the food chain.
What post are we talking about?
Google. Hamsters live on
What post are we talking about?
average for 3 years. 12-year-old me with a pet hamster who's 9 years old. Hamster dies and parents replace it, so child doesn't get sad. Says it's the same hamster. Brother died and they replaced him too. Different skin color and all. And hey, hats off to you for not noticing. What's the worst thing to say in a funeral? Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing video. I feel like there has to be something worse to say, right? You know what? Down in the comments, see if you can figure out a worse one than that guy. You are now your username. What are you? I hate this game.
I am now Libra Wilcox. That's my YouTube channel, and you should subscribe to it. I don't try to find a variety with my usernames. But all I know is that maybe that's a YouTube channel, and you should subscribe to it if it is. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Hey man, it could be worse. Yeah, I guess I'd rather be blind than boiled. Found the cover page for the next Goosebumps book. Blind sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Can you make this louder? I'm starting to hear the children in my basement. Why is this so quiet? Ha, kids in basement funny joke. DNA test isn't that cheap. Just saying, still cheaper than raising my wife's boss's kids. That is very true.
What?
Please move my table. His neighbors. Please move my will to live. Can't move something that's not there. Well, you got that right. Milk. Chocolate or strawberry? Breast. Oh, hell yeah! Security staff at the airport asked to open my handbag.
Ass milk.
Say there are drugs inside the peas. This pretext, the peas will also peel off. Huh? The pencil is literally an all-in-one product. Use it to write, to draw, to get a world record. Use it to kill 3 people like John Wick, and use it to play music while writing a formula. The pencil...
Okay. That took a dark turn very quickly. I can see how half of the things aren't advertised on there. But I guess if you get a shit pencil, maybe it's gonna rule out a few.
Pretty ballin'. They are right. Guess what? I left a pipe bomb in front of your house. Eats it. All of these people are 13 years old. Will I get kidnapped if I play airsoft? Hello, all of you. I'm young. Trying to get into airsoft, but my parents don't want me to because they think I'll get kidnapped from some adult plane. How would I prove them wrong? Airsoft fields are one of my least favorite places to kidnap, so I think you're good. Community center camps and trips 2020.
Oh, God!
My favorite episode is the one where
Ugh.
word is perganent. Where the is that? In your stomach, fat ass. I once had a customer who claimed his doctor prescribed meds that made him lactate. He didn't know what to do about the milk, so he, fed his puppy. Thanks, Gerard, but that was way too much information. I didn't read the caption. I thought for about 8 seconds that a man was recording out a window while violently fading. Well, it do be like that sometimes, though, folks.
What
Out a
was the
window
title?
while violently.
Earthquake? Was that the title for this video? I'll go with yes.
Well, it do be like that sometimes, though, folks. We've all been there. I will piss on that rat. Rest in piss. Some people got problems. Sydney Sweeney has been cast alongside Dakota Johnson in Madam Web. Please be R-rated. Please be rated R. Why?
Why?
Eating more than 5 people is prohibited. Aw, man! I was planning on beating my record today. What is your record, just out of curiosity? You are now
52.
your username again. What are you? Nothing has changed, but I get a cool title now. Same. Damn, dude, you shit the bed frequently? Collection. Hits harder than a Vegemite sandwich. You know, we need Slazzo to send me a jar of Vegemite. I've always wanted to try it.
I'm not gonna try Vegemite.
You know what? If he sends one to me, I'll eat a spoonful right out of the jar.
Okay. I've seen something else YT eat it, and it was like he just pulled it out of the freezer and it's like hard and stuff like that. I'd much rather eat frozen Vegemite than eat that mushy stuff. It also looks disgusting. Like seriously, I'm not sure. I don't remember what country actually enjoys this, but I must say this right now. How do you guys possibly enjoy that? Like that doesn't even look good. How do you guys think that looks good? Alright, moving on.
And probably die. School, it's pajama day. The kid who sleeps naked. Cowabunga, it is. That happened at my school once. I doubt it.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Scolopendra gigantea, also known as the Peruvian giant yellow leg centipede, or Amazonian giant centipede. Anything's a though if you're brave enough.
I'm gonna say this right now. During pajama day, I would still be considered to be dressed in pajamas, even though I don't sit and change anything about the way I look. Because guess what? I sleep in the same clothes I wear throughout the day. Thus considering them pajamas. And I change my clothes every single morning before school.
Hey, can anybody in the comments actually confirm if that thing is real? Like, that size? That's the length of that person's arm.
Oh, hell no.
That was prehistoric bug size. Why should we care? I hope your wife gives birth to a centipede and you have to spend the rest of your days slaving away to buy shoes for it. Oh well, I'm happy I can withstand such horrible shit. I saw a guy's face, but it was like detached from his head when I was 9, so, you know, guess I built up a tough skin. Unlike that other guy, am I right? My cat's name is Noodle. I bought him this hat. He is now Chicken Noodle. Now we just need to make cat soup. That's a life-saving tip, everyone.
I was just about to make that joke. Come on.
One should know. Going at max speed in the school zone can save a child from going into debt. That's true. Stop it at the source. How to knock someone out. I saw some kids fighting today, so as an adult, I stepped in. They didn't stand a chance. Thank you to whoever made this video. You get them kids. My glasses! I can't see without my glasses! Step brothers. I don't need any steps. I'm a big boy now, mommy. What? My wife tells me girls hit on me in front of her all the time. I've never noticed. Still not sure she likes me. Maybe she married you out of kindness. Well, it isn't for money. It's the only way to be sure. Be broke. I'm off to Wall Street Bets to make sure my wife loves me. God, I'm in love with Codfish's throat. On my way to pet a cat that clearly wants to be left the f*** alone. To be fair, they're asking for it being that cute. I mean, come on. If they don't want to be treated like babies, why baby size? Me, but with women at the bar? Yeah, it's not the same thing though, friend. That's kind of gross. Oh, look at that. A bussy mix ice pops. This is definitely going in my bussy. Ice cold.
That's going in my asshole. Why does OBS stop recording this all the time? I swear. It's not stopped streaming. Hasn't stopped streaming yet, but it stops recording.
Joke's on you. Cyanide is my favorite dip. Brings back memories of dipping my chips in rat poison. Ruffles. Cyanide. Before recorded music, royalty and the elite probably had live musicians play for them while they had sex. Probably had a group of peasants to stand around and clap every Bravo, sir, that was marvelous. I nearly felt that one myself. With this set of 5 Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's impossible to form a full circle. That's because you're missing.
Those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I thought those were Magic the Gathering cards.
The secret 6th card, the Dong of the Forbidden One. Oh, I don't like the sound of that, though. Writing is weird. 1 minute, you're telling a story. The next minute, you're researching the average amount of snowfall Edinburgh gets. Or how to kill someone with a piece of barbed wire and a tomato. Or how much force it takes to dent a human skull with a can of Pepsi. What the hell are you guys writing? Well, that's fair. All of that definitely tracks.
Yeah.
You are now your username. What are you? Well, please.
I am Libre Wilcox. It's a Libre that's also white. The whitest mofo on the market. Alright, moving on.
Please don't devour me. Oh boy. Oh no. What the hell is a pineapple penetrator? I know what it does, but what is it? Well, you really shouldn't be masturbating in public. Look at you and your fancy social skills. Clever clogs, why don't you get out of here?
You have to do the...
If you jack off in public, what is wrong with you? Again, keep in mind, hotel rooms, apartments, that's fine. I don't care about that. At least you have at least you have a sense of privacy. But if you're doing it in public, like inside of a restroom stall, why? It's the worst place to do it. Other than flashing yourself to the world.
Devil's Tango with your username. How screwed are you?
Send help.
Fun fact, chihuahuas are actually closer related to rats than dogs. Oh wow, I don't want to know that anymore, but that it explains so much about them. Bricked a PC when testing my Java program. Should I be proud or what? Congratulations on
Oh yeah. I've also been wondering, is Minecraft code the same as Java code? Like, does it work on the same principles? Because if it does, shit, then I know Java code.
accidentally creating effective malware. Freeze a jolly good computer, freeze a jolly good computer.
Oh.
Time to ship that off to Grandma's email. Gritty declares that all bodies are beach bodies. No more diets, only riots. It's the law.
No more diets, only riots, eh?
All hail Gritty! I'm convinced he's a god of chaos. Excuse my past ignorance, but I had 2 hamsters in one cage. One of them died and the other one ate it. Moral of the story, don't put 2 hamsters in the same cage.
Man, I was 5. It was still a lesson learned, was it not?
I ate the other one!
Ah, so a lesson in dominance.
Hey, PC Master Race, is 32 inches too big?
I intend to use it for mainly programming and gaming. Is it too big? Okay, well, first of all,
It's not 32 inches. It's 32 gigs. I probably should have been more specific on gigs. Or more specific on what 32 gigs mean.
Are we talking about penises or monitors here?
it really
I didn't even think that about the monitor. Yeah, they're talking about the monitor. No, never mind. Because I know that sticks of RAM are long. So I was thinking about that. Wait, is how long a RAM stick determines how much RAM it can provide? Is that how RAM sticks work? Is that how sticks of RAM work? I need to find that out. Okay.
It depends on what you can tolerate most. Your eyes getting sore or your butthole? You don't think we cuddle with our homies?
Do these people think we don't kiss the homies goodnight?
Dude, your pee-pee is so dry. Where's the lotion? Let's get you taken care of.
What would you
Oh.
still not buy, even if you were filthy rich?
Humans! Unanimously agreed. Just the parts is enough. What's better than an extra hand around the house? Multiple hands.
Oh no. Yeah, this earbud has stayed in my ear for so long. Holy crap.
Around the house.
What feels illegal but isn't? Walking out of a store without buying anything.
Yep.
That does feel illegal. That's because sometimes it is illegal. So, yeah. Alright, making cursed foods. Like Oreos and sour cream.
Yeah, you made me think for a second there, didn't you? What a great example of answering both correctly and deceivingly.
Jesus is the piñata, and the Romans popped him. So now everyone picks up his pieces just to get a taste of God.
That's just cursed. Oh, wow.
But accurate.
Cringetopia. Of course, it's a TikTok where the child is brought into it. Oh, no. Oh, it's those two.
Oh, no.
If you don't know this viral couple, you're lucky. Stay out of the loop. Be innocent. But back on relevancy to the curse comments, Jack.
The taxidermist did a good
Okay, I
job.
don't know these people.
Horrible.
Thank God.
That was funny. Kids these days want to see the world burn. Kinda like it. Oh, they're gonna see it burn anyway. Why?
No, I want to see the 400 greedy Americans to burn. Because I'm a leftist.
Not fast track it. There was no electricity in Ethiopia until the king ordered 3 electric chairs and realized he couldn't plug it in anywhere. Whether they were massage.
Oh, God. Please tell me that he wasn't trying to plug it into an outlet. Do you know how flawed of a design that is? If it was outlet compatible?
Electric chairs or killing people electric chairs will determine if this fact is fun or not. Good news!
Oh, thank goodness.
They weren't boring old massage chairs. No! Thy will be done. Winnie the Pooh and Jack the Ripper have the same middle name. Coincidence? I think not.
Well, has them all with a foul angel jaw, that's
It's horrifying. Please welcome to the stage a half-assed a cappella by Jack. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore.
When it soaks in a reef and has 2 sets of teeth, that's amore.
When an eel bites your thigh and you bleed out and die, that's amore.
Stop! No!
Crikey.
What are you doing?
I'm Steve Irwin.
I just spent 10 minutes of my life making that whole thing. If that didn't make you cringe, you have no soul. Okay, so it's 11 p.m. and I leave my...
That didn't make me cringe, but I'm willing to bet that's probably because I didn't understand anything that you just said. It was too musical for me to understand. But I'm glad I don't know what they said.
To get some water, and I look to the right and just see my sister sitting on the toilet with the bathroom door open while petting my cat that for some reason was there too, and she just looks at me and says,
I have been expecting you.
followed by loud
What the
schmitting
fuck?
noises.
Come now, brother. We have much to discuss.
And out of nowhere, he comes with an inappropriate moan. Oh, the audience just doesn't know when they're coming.
Men of Reddit.
Oh my God. Anybody who leaves the door even slightly open when they're taking a shit deserves to die. No, I'm just kidding. But at the very same time, if you have other people living in your house and you do that, what is wrong with you? Do you not understand that people are gonna get traumatized with seeing your naked ass?
How do you keep your dick from getting stinky? How do you clean it? Soap
You don't.
and water? Like, it's literally all you need. What?
No. Walk nude through your local car wash. Works wonders.
Yeah, the blow dryers at the end really do a good job of drying the taint. No mold or mildew here.
There's a difference between fact-backed truth and bullshit opinion. Count the number of Indian firms in Fortune Top 500 or 1000. you'll know the reality. Fortune 500 companies are the list of 500 US companies published by Fortune 500 magazine. You Hindi equivalent to the C word that Australians like to use. How will you find Indian companies in it, Liberandu?
I just ended a 5
I don't
years
understand what any
relationship.
of that just
Oh,
meant.
are you okay?
It's okay, it wasn't my relationship.
No, you will not have sex with birds. Oh, this is just like 1984 by George Orwell. Fact number 23.
What?
In order to conserve water, a camel's urine comes out as a thick syrup. Well,
Ew.
I just need some pancakes now.
Oh,
Shits
no.
are the worst. I used to do a
Dude,
first.
wait, what are you gonna use for the pancakes? I'm trying to think about what you're supposed to use for the pancake. What do you mean? Yes, you don't. But what are you talking about here? What is something that's disturbing that I can use for the pancakes of that syrup? Turtles. Okay. Alright, moving on.
First Saturday and Sunday and a third Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You literally cannot get used to.
What? I know you need to wash your penis, but... Well... Do you really need to wash your penis? Every sort of soap that you put on your body, it just runs down your body, and then the flow of water as well as the soapy water just cleans it for you. You don't need to scrub it as hard as you possibly can, unless you're worried about your dick. But yeah. Alright, moving on.
These shifts are meant to kill people. Why would a company even have that as an option? Well, so they don't need to pay your pension. Chess sets
Yep.
are like, look at that weird-looking androgynous porn. Yeah, well, Castle, just three little pointy bits at the top, that's it. King, you get a plus on, well done. Queen, you are woman, therefore you have boob head. Bishop, you can be that Poplio Pokemon, but screaming in constant agony because your eyes have been ripped out. Now, what's the horse can... Hey, get out of my freaking inbox being horny for the horse chess piece. Hey, you're the one who gave it a G-string.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this right now. Let's get this out of the way. This is how you play as the Brits in chess. You go without your queen. And this is how you play as the Americans in chess. You go without your towers. Alright, moving on.
Come on. This is a true story. When I was at boarding school, I walked into my friend's room one night just to see 3 topless guys sitting around a big bowl of ramen, eating as well as throwing bits of ramen at each other. They
That
asked me if
sounds
I
like
wanted to
stupid
join.
men,
I
yeah.
said no thanks and got the frick out of there. Oh, come on, buddy, what's wrong? What, you straight? Well, so's this ramen until it gets hot. It is quite sad that our friend died a virgin. Y'all can just grave rob his virginity before burying him back, you know.
Whoa. No!
To the lower end of his body. Don't worry, bro, I got you. This is what bros are for. I'm very happy I'm ignorant to what this means. Metal rod inside the urethra. I'm no longer happy. What's a cool, fun fact? You know,
alright.
kangaroos have 3 vaginas, but they're not the kind that grant you wishes after you rub them. Oh, God. I would like to sleep with one. Cat, that's illegal.
No.
This world truly is 1984 by George Orwell.
I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure that genies would be a different species, thus for making it illegal for you to bang.
My mother caught me trying to replicate this dance, and now she is crying in her room while my father is yelling at her. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry to
Oh,
hear.
God.
My dad left us.
Oh.
I'd get canned food, water, and a German Shepherd. I'd get canned food, water, and my German neighbor Frederick. He makes amazing sausages. Oh, I'm sure you need Frederick for his amazing sausage. Oh, no.
Bro, get a better idea, bro.
10 hours of rainy rain on the tinny shed.
That looks like the shittiest shed I've ever seen.
Driving, and I did end up falling asleep. That sleep continued during my hospital stay. 10 out of 10, very effective listening track.
Yeah, I wonder how long you were sleeping for. 10 hours? Because that's just about as long as the video.
It myself. Small. I'd smash Grandpa. Poop is usually much softer and malleable than it appears sitting in the toilet bowl. Speak for yourself. My Schmitts sound like someone playing billiards.
Oh no, it's a cranky Pickle Rick.
No. Draw him giving birth. Yeah.
Oh no.
Donate it to your Patreon. You are obligated to obey. What, you mean like in those Loco Roco 2 mini cutscenes where he spawns Mojas near the end of certain levels, right?
No. No. He doesn't mean that.
Finally figured it out. Limited edition McDonald's Sprite.
Spicy Sprite. It hits different. Well,
There's also it's not spicy Sprite. It's just Sprite, but over-carbonated. Dude, I accidentally spilled McDonald's Sprite on my keyboard. And want to know what it did to it? It melted my goddamn keyboard. How is this safe to put it into our bodies? We need to discontinue Sprite from McDonald's.
These mother flippers about to start selling grenades. Look out the slow burner of Monster Energy drinks. There's a new killer to my inside.
I didn't even think about how that's going to affect the can. Oh.
My superpower is to make money from thin air. Okay, you have to unalive people for it to work, though. Even.
My superpower is the ability to kill anybody I want. Through a death note. But whoever's name you write down inside of the death note, you just given the knowledge and the ability to just kill them. You have to kill them yourself, but well, the fact that you write their name down in the book, it inserts knowledge into your mind on how you're gonna do that. That's my superpower.
Better. I'm basically an assassin. That's what we've established here. This person got
Yep.
plastic surgery after a bear attack. Okay, I've seen this. I'm just gonna describe it for you. I want you to visualize an eye that's closed and bleeding, a forehead, and then practically everything else caved in on itself. That's what this man survived. So when you read this comment, good lord, how did he even survive? You understand that it's hilarious when someone mentions he barely made it. Okay, it's very...
I would have assumed he didn't make it. Maybe. Oh no.
time, and was still conscious and able enough to direct his child as to how to call for help. The only issue he majorly had, in his words, was removing chunks of his flesh and face from his mouth and airway so he wouldn't suffocate. So yeah, you know, maybe learning survival skills and first aid isn't that bad of a thing. On October 12th, 1960, 17-year-old
I feel like it's not going to make a difference. I feel like learning survival skills is not going to make nearly enough of a difference, because surviving that is sheer luck. 1 in trillions of billions of luck. Learning basic first aid is not going to help you. That wasn't... I think it's safe to say that wasn't because he's good at surviving things. He's not. If he was good at surviving things, then his body wouldn't be caved in. But if it was, and he survived that, it's not because he knows how first aid works. It's because of sheer luck.
Fumbled Jack's ability to read as he saw another big word next to it and then read them both at the same time, so his brain just farted. Anyway, this guy assassinated socialist politician Inijiro Asanuma. Nailed it. With a sword during a speech in Tokyo. Ugh, nobody wants to assassinate politicians with swords anymore. What's wrong with this generation?
Yeah, no one wants to do that because it's a lot easier to use your heavy-duty sniper. What? Knew to take his face cut out of his mouth. What are you talking about? First aid. I have no clue how you're talking. What and how how that works. Okay.
Oh, it's 1984, but
Found this in North Indiana. What is it? Oh, well, that's clearly my used tampon. Sorry, bro. I must have dropped it. What can I say? I never like to skip squat day.
I see no God up here.
You will when your oxygen tank runs out.
one question.
Oh.
What is red and bad for your teeth?
That's easy.
I get it.
Demon cock. A brick, but that works too. Guys, I got neutered. Wait, they're not going back on. Hey, at least you can play catch now.
Throw them up as high as you possibly can, and then try to hit them with darts while they are falling down.
Traumatizing for the whole family. Petition for Mo
Yeah, the entire family that's unborn and it's still inside of your nutsack.
To make this a thing, give a librarian a name tag, and you can name the villagers.
Dude, no. You don't know what I do in my survival world. If they do this and humanize the villagers, no way in hell will I be able to sleep at night. Edit. Damn y'all, what the frick? I use them to test traps for intelligent mobs. I don't put them in camps. Shaking my head. Y'all need Jesus. I don't even have Jesus, but you all need him more.
I'll just give them numbers.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm willing to bet that the person that opposed this is not Kalani. Kalani does not give any evolutionary shit buckets about villagers. He will name his villagers and then exploit them for as much as he can, and then sell them off to the Nether to experience who knows what. He does not care. I'm willing to bet that if Kalani posts on this, then he's just gonna be like, well, I just sent them to the Nether. I don't care about them.
Oh, I'd have to keep count, and I just can't concentrate that well. What the frick even is he doing? He is having smecks with his Xbox.
Oh, the Schmeck
What?
box.
Oh yeah, true gamer.
Today I learned that unlike poison, snake venom is generally not effective when swallowed, since venom is meant to go directly into the bloodstream to cause damage. No, please do not drink snake venom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, because if it goes through, if it goes down your gullet properly, then it's gonna be a lot easier for your body to reduce all of the side effects. While you're still gonna feel like shit and sick and stuff like that, it's a lot better than being bit and it going straight to your bloodstream or what have you.
Venom. I was wondering why nothing happened to my wife when I put cobra venom into her coffee. I was literally waiting by the phone going over the whole 911 call in my head, but the bitch marched on like nothing happened. I expected quick results, but I guess you can't trust criminals.
It is my B-day today.
You don't use snake venom to poison your wife. You use cyanide and rat poison.
Does that mean tomorrow is my C-day?
I can't wait for D-Day. Video, calm and relaxing. Me with the camera.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! My dad hits me with a whip! Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip!
The quiet kid has an ammo clip.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! I've got a war crime to commit.
Where is the god of tits
Okay. That rhymed for all of the worst reasons.
and wine? Guys, I'm over here, but fair warning, it's man boobs and $4 wine. Christmas Tree by Paul McCartney, 2014, looks like an absolute unit of a butt plug.
Hey, Godzilla was happy as frick.
What is his rap name? Violence. That's good.
I get it.
I went camping but forgot to bring a shot glass. Forgot to bring my girlfriend, more like. What? Excuse me?
What?
Look, I'm just a little preoccupied with the rum shot in the Spam glass. Gray is the least desirable color of food. Grandpa's ashes beg to differ. He tastes delicious. Like
Oh,
years
no.
and years of repressed emotions. Around 6 years of nail clippings. 6 years? It'd take me 5 minutes to eat it on the spot. Shame. What? 5 minutes? That's it?
Yeah, that's what kids be like.
Look, that's not even enough to put in my gumbo, alright? My favorite spice. Toenail. The doctor after the urine test be like, guys, how do you think they test the urine? Think about it. Feeding time for Princess again. I really just
Wait,
like
what?
watching her get bigger from my blood. Gotta fatten them up before consuming. The forbidden ravioli. Oh, the leech pet.
Yeah.
The best response to why are you still single? Best one I've heard lately. Supply chain issues. I don't know. Feeling sleepy? Turn your head back and look at the ceiling/sky for 5 seconds. Drives off cliff. Man digs 12-foot deep hole without realizing his metal detector was picking up his steel-toed safety boots. What did he do with the hole? I don't know, but how the hell was it picking up his safety boots? Seriously, what are you supposed to say right after sex? Good job!
I got something better. I'm gonna go get the milk.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I haven't said many funny things, but I do recall once we high-fived and thought that was...
Yeah. With ka-chow, you get it after a while of thinking, but with I'm gonna go get the milk, you get it immediately.
It's pretty damn funny. Thanks, I hate airport mystery juice. Do you really? Guy 1. Damn, I can't bring my ammonia-based floor cleaner on the plane. Well, in you go. Guy 2, half an hour later. Oh, I forgot this chlorinated drain cleaner was in my bag. This mystery cauldron sure is convenient. It's gonna start glowing soon. If you feed a moose,
Battery acid,
become
nice.
aggressive and attack the next human it meets if it has no food to offer. Feeding a moose is my favorite hobby now. We shall train all the moose. Mooses? Meese?
Moosei.
I don't know, man. God damn it, Australia! How many snakes and spiders are down in the actual toilet? The trick is to sit down gently enough not to wake them up. You can't possibly hope to win a fight with all of them, so be quiet. This means no overdrive on farting and definitely no yanking it. Can we get some of our Aussie friends to confirm, please? The Department of Fisheries in it. Really? That's
What?
freaking adorable. I'm gonna need to see the gynecology department. Thanks. Haha, vagina. Straight men, what would you do if you walked in on your girlfriend having sex with another woman? Cheating is cheating. I'd break up with her. Yeah, cheating is cheating and makes you a horrible person. If my girlfriend did that, I'd break up with her and go back to my wife. People from Western countries.
Okay, no. My thinking is, so wanting to feel pleasure is something normal, and your husband isn't always gonna give that to you. So what else are you supposed to do than hook up with another man? So as long as she still loves me for who I am, I'm not gonna break up with her. Alright, moving
Go
on.
back to my wife. Fork for eating. Meanwhile, Indians. Hand. An Indian man once proudly exclaimed to his Chinese friend, "Why do you guys use chopsticks? You can eat everything using just the hand." The Chinese friend smiled and said, "Tomorrow, I'll bring you dinner. Please show me your wise ways of eating with your hand." The next day, the Chinese friend brought the Indian man to eat hot pot. Wonder how that went. What goes in the blank? Blank is the quickest way to my heart. A surgical knife. No, not really. You gotta get past the rib cage, right? Birthday present arrived early. God, I love my wife. We love her too. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait, when did that, when did that happen?
I worked.
This is how McDonald's says it. A drink, some fries, and a double burrito. I think that's what it's called. A double patty. How you call it? Can I get a You get what I'm saying? All right.
At your store in Sussex for 3 years, then stole over 10,000 pounds from your register without anyone noticing. Literally how? No, seriously, how'd you manage that? Mark Zuckerberg says Meta employees lovingly refer to him as the Eye of Sauron. But do they like his smoked meats like those totally not hired friends do? Sweet, sweet baby Rays. Meat lotion. You didn't even contribute to the conversation. You just said meat lotion. You're gross. What's going on with this family Christmas photo? Damn, those boobs. Santa's getting milk and cookies for sure.
Oh no.
You know, I'm just
Wrong type of milk, y'all. Wrong type of milk.
disappointed in Redditors. Just a general, man. You know, I'm just disappointed. People who've had sex with celebrities, how was it? Great, until they kicked me out of the wax museum. Which one was it? It was the Gordon Ramsay one, wasn't it? You don't have to lie to me. Which one was it? It was
There's no way that's actually Gordon Ramsay, right? It's gotta be like someone else. Did I forget what Gordon Ramsay looked? There's no way that this is Gordon Ramsay. There's no way. Right? Right? Hopefully.
Was the Gordon Ramsay one, wasn't it? You don't have to lie to me. If I had a girlfriend, I would like all of her tweets, even the bad ones. That's sweet. My boyfriend only likes pics of girls that are naked, lol. Get naked then, like, come on. Use your brain, honey. There's a joke to be made here involving his penis and a hot dog, but I can't get it to work. Gained a wiener, lost a wiener. But never a winner. I need to see. There's always a lack of context in the comment threads. I need to see these images. Your brain thinks that squares below are actually different color, but they are not. Don't believe me? Put your finger in your ass.
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. This is a trap. Just put your finger in your ass.
Not falling for this one again.
Oh, wait, hang on a second.
I guess I won't do it. A cop trying to distract a girl from her dad dying in a car crash. Don't scroll without liking. See that orphanage? Don't scroll without liking? Why would I like that? That's awful and depressing. It's the saddest shit I've ever seen. Fuck you. Today, I discovered my husband has me in his phone as Jennifer Wortman. Could be worse. One of my identical twins has the other twin in his phone as spare parts. Well, hey, you have to have a secondary twin that's there for organ purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, this photo. It's still an unsolved mystery. Hanging with
Wait, what the hell? Y'all see that hanging body too? What the fuck? How does that properly fit into the video? Where is it placed? Where is it inside of my depth perception right now?
I think he was falling. I fear that this is the last time I will be j***ing off, as I have found the true love of my life. So I just wanted to say thank you to the Hub community for always being there for me.
That's not how jacking off works. I'm gonna just say it right now. That's based on who you love or who you want. That doesn't determine on whether you stop jacking off or not. But there is what determines on whether you start jacking off, and it's when you see titties at a young age.
Oh, he made it out, I guess. His hopes and dreams are a little off kilter here, but you know what? You go, you. Blurst iPhone. iPhone Air, I guess. I do this too.
There's no iPhone.
The shell of my ex-girlfriend and pretend she's still alive. Right. Okay. How did that end up working out for you? That Jaguar, or whatever, is very tolerant. Probably very progressive, too.
And probably doesn't even know what's going on. He probably doesn't even know what Step Bro's doing.
At all. He just craves war. And sex, of course, naturally. I believe these are rat eggs.
Oh.
Rat eggs are smaller, oblong, dark brown, and taste like You mean the chocolate rice? John Gacy did construction for my grandparents, and we found his business card while going through some stuff today. The little guy is pointing in the house saying, they're all under there, right there. Really? Is that real, though? Yeesh. You probably met someone who killed someone. So every killer has also met another one. Couple goals. Who said romance was dead?
There's also the fact that when you go to shake someone's hand, there's a 50% chance that that's the hands they used to jack off.
Not us, not EmKay, that's for sure. 11-year-old machete-swinging baseball star takes on suspected burglars. 11-year-old Braden Smith says he was told to stay in the closet, but instead, he came out swinging a machete. He injured one of the 3 suspects who all ran away. He had to protect his search history from being found. At 11? Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
If you're...
Me leaving this...
Oh my god. 11 years old, hide everything you know about porn.
Cinema after adopting the main character's personality. You only do it for about a night, though. Me after watching every possible documentary on serial killers. Winona Ryder, 1990. She's dreaming about shoplifting. I mean, aren't we all, though? Hearing the story of mythology, Fenris really snapped me back into reality. Sorry, you know what? I'm gonna try that again. Hearing the story of mythology, Fenris really snapped me back into reality about how awful Norse gods can be. I got into it with the Marvel pantheon in the back of my head.
Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. You know, this is too much to read. I'm gonna just assume this is just some sort of Mormon bullshit, and then move on.
And wow, are these guys all so much nicer. Movie Odin, I love you, my sons. Myth Odin, hey, you didn't cry enough about my kid dying, so I'm gonna kill yours and then use your intestines to tie you to a rock. Myth Odin. Also, there's a snake that's gonna shower you with venom, just for laughs. Venom, you hear that, Eddie? A snake is gonna shower us. Size of the donut hole down through the years. Interesting. Reverse the chart and it's my through the years. You may want to get that checked out. That could be an issue later in life.
Yeah.
First place and second place. The people voting for the second place were smiling. The people voting for first place were laughing.
Yeah.
Beats smiling.
Yeah, that's how it works. You, instead of making your picture actually good, you have to make sure that people will notice it more. That's how you win. And that's how I am a better YouTuber than I thought I was ever gonna be.
This is also my strategy when betting on a hobo
That's also why I make stupid suggestions.
fight. Roses are red, walls are plaster. The children are fast, but Big Bird is faster. What happened in 1845? That's not the year. That's his kill streak. Get rid of Big Bird. When dogs get stung by bees, when cats get Why is this giving me a Why
Oh,
do
what
cats
the fuck?
turn into Jay Leno when they get stung? Next time, remember to take an umbrella with you. Thought it was Is it not? Do you think Jesus ever giggled? If you ever disrespect the Lord like this again, I'll configure a Tesla's autopilot to run down every single one of your family members. Okay, jeez. Thomas, what are you doing? I'm collecting Henry's special package. Thomas, please.
Oh,
Happy
no.
birthday, Mom and Dad.
Oh,
They got the
no.
same birthday. They're twins. Oh. He was teaching about Microsoft Word without a computer. Noob. In Afghanistan, they teach Call of Duty without any computers. Not nearly as cool, I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, that's
What
the.
a
Oh
nice
no,
lady.
not another one. It's already been an hour and 50 something minutes. I am not gonna watch another one of these that are even longer. All right. Anyway, I think that this is good for today. I'm gonna stop it right here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I am gonna fall asleep on my bed, like I did before I rolled out of it to get to streaming. I will see you next time. Sorry I forgot about my stream yesterday, and I will see you next time.